Hey there shoppers, it's Amy and we are checking out this amazing double basket deep fryer from HOPEKINGS. You guys, this thing is huge. It works so well and I'm completely obsessed. I cannot wait to tell you all about it. And I'm gonna show you guys on screen some of my deep frying adventures. I deep fried some cheese curds and some boneless wings with this gorgeous deep fryer. They turned out amazing and I just love how easy and accessible this has made deep frying. So first of all, you can tell it's rather large, but it's a convenient size and it looks great. Each unit, by the way, is totally independent, so you're gonna have two different tri-prong outlets that you will plug in. So if you only need to use one or you need to use both, you can use it, really for whatever you need. First thing I noticed is that these are big. So this is really going to be best suited for large families, for get-togethers, for parties. But if you have that stuff like that going on, the HOPEKINGS is exactly what you need because it's going to make your frying so easy, so foolproof, and so fast for those large batches. So this is kind of how it works. You plug it in. Well, first you're going to put oil in. Put your oil in, then you plug it in, turn it on right here, and then you choose your temperature setting. It has the settings for both Celsius and Fahrenheit, so no matter where you live, no guesswork, it tells you exactly what. And there's also a handy little guide right here that sort of tells you baselines for the most common recipes, so you just have that guide right there. Always ready for you. What I love about this is that as soon as you turn it on, your green light is going to go on. Then your red light is going to go on to let you know that it's heating when you choose your temperature. This works a lot like a waffle iron, you guys. So you're going to know that your oil is at the right temperature when the heat button goes off. So exactly like a waffle iron, you'll know that it's ready when your red light goes off. You put your food in and you cook for whatever time is recommended, and you can take it out when it's ready. The cool thing about this is that it is going to keep your oil in the exact temperature range the entire time. There is no guesswork for you. You never have to adjust this dial. So unlike if you're trying to deep fry on your stove and you're constantly trying to make sure that the oil doesn't get too hot or the oil doesn't get too cold and you're trying to keep it in that range, you do not have to worry about that at all with HOPEKINGS. All you have to do is set it the first time and you're done. That's it. It will keep it in that range, and you will notice that the heat button will go off when it reaches the desired temperature. When it's kind of cools off a little bit, it will go back on because it's heating it back up. So it's always going to be working to make sure that the temperature of your oil is exactly what you want it to be, but you never have to worry about it. So it's amazing. It makes deep frying accessible, easy, and completely foolproof. Next thing I love about it, probably the most important thing about this is that it has these great lids right here. So that means a couple different things. One, probably most important, definitely most important, it is going to keep you from getting hurt. There's not going to be that oil splattering. You don't have to worry about getting burned. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff because you have these nice things right here that are going to keep all of the oil in the fryer and not on your skin. Second great thing about that is that it makes sure that it keeps the oil all in place to where you don't have to worry about a mess. There's not going to be oil all over your countertops. There's not going to be things splattering or splashing that you have to clean up afterward. Instead, it is all right in here. So when you take the lid off, you're going to see that you have your basket. First of all, it's really big. It's totally great, so you can cook a large batch of your favorite food all at once. And again, because you have this second fryer over here, that again is totally independent. That means you can make two different foods at the same time, and maybe two different foods that require different temperatures. For example, if you're making boneless wings over here, and you're making French fries over here, well, that requires 2 different temperatures for the oil, but that's no problem because the Hope Kings can handle that. They can have a lower temperature for your French fries and a higher temperature for your wings, and you can do it all at the same time and cook a ton of food for a ton of people all at once. So it's fantastic. But here's your big basket. This is going to be your handle right here, and that's really the only thing in all of this. When you take it out, that's the only thing that you like have to assemble at all. And all you have to do is, your handle's gonna come out and be inside of here. All you have to do is squeeze it together and pop it into the basket right there. It has this nice wire on the other end, and this is really cool because when your food is done, what you can do is hook it right here. So you hook it right here, and that allows all of the oil to drain back into your oil reservoir. That's fantastic because you don't have to A, waste that oil. B, you're gonna have healthier food because it's not gonna have as much oil in it, and it's gonna taste better because it's not gonna be kind of, you know, logged down with all of that oil. And it's just a lot safer and easier to hook it right there, let everything cool, and let the oil drain out. It's a genius setup. This is very much like a setup that you would have in a restaurant, you know? So this is something for if you were trying to make a lot of food for a lot of people at home. You absolutely need this. It's foolproof. You never have to worry about burning anything. You never have to worry about the oil getting too hot or too cold. It takes care of all of the guesswork for you. It even tells you with this handy guide exactly what temperature you need to put things at. And it allows you to drip and drain right here over the reservoir. You never have to worry about burns. You never have to worry about splatters. You never have to worry about mess because of these handy dandy lids. So it makes deep frying so easy, so much fun, and it allows you to do a lot of things all at once. Again, totally independently, so you can do 2 different recipes at the same time. Absolutely fantastic kitchen appliance. I'm totally in love with it. It's been so much fun to experiment with. I know you guys are going to love this. Definitely check out the Hope Kings deep fryer. You are gonna be so glad you did. Adios, amigos.